this is not gonna work. Yeah, this is the problem with having a hard time to beat. I mean, technically I could push through and hope to pull off a good stage 6. Maybe I will. I don't want to reset it all the time. But man, it's tough to let those bad ones keep going. Okay, yeah. We're not going to get a much better stage 1 than we did. Stage 2 could be better. Stage 3, I don't know what's going on. That could be much, much better. I think I have an idea of how to fix it. I think I know what I'm doing wrong. Something I don't normally do. I'm trying to be too precise. Look at that. Wow. There's an interesting one. I got hit by one of the early shuriken. Well, I can still play it. Oof, almost got me. Instead, it might have saved me a little bit of time. Good. Could have been a mistake, but turned into a time saver. I feel like the hitboxes are kind of off when you jump sometimes on the shuriken. Like, they should really be hitting you, but they don't. I don't know why, to be honest. But it seems like it's in the player's favor generally, so you know what? I'll take it. Go ahead and jump. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, lucky me. You know what? We've gotten our time back. Maybe and then some. He's going to hit me? Wow, he's good. That's a good weight there. I gotta admit, it's hard for me to get out of that. There are ways, of course. I should probably drop down, and then I could do it. Here we go. Gotta get a 1 cycle. Let's do it. There we go. It's always good to have a good start. I don't like Act 1 jail, let me tell you. Not my idea of a good time. So we'll try to go through at least Act 4 every time, or Stage 4 every time, just so, you know, we're not silly, because who knows, we could have a good Act 3 suddenly, or Stage 3. So, if we're like, you know, 20 seconds behind, you never know. Really, you gonna come with me? Where are you gonna go? All the way? Okay. And good time so far. Let's see if we can actually get a double jump going. Look at that. I can double jump after only playing the game 600 times. Oh boy, that is a good pace so far. I cannot complain. Gives us a little room for error in case things go like they do sometimes. Ouch. Indeed. Indeed. Well, you know what? I gotta figure that out a little better, but... Oh, look at that. Damage boost by accident. Didn't get the sub-boss skip, I never do, but that's okay, because our time has afforded us the luxury of failure. Good. That is much better than usual. Maybe not better than my bestest ever, but that's okay. Not everything can be gold. Nice. Good. Okay, well, I don't like that, but you do you. Thank you, and thank you. Very nice. Very nice. I'll take this. This is a fantastic start. Stage 4 is the really tricky one, I gotta tell you. 3 can be annoying, but 4 feels like there's ring. Like, how are the little blue samurai gonna play along? How are the bosses gonna play along? Oh, when I was jumping just there, I realized where I thought I was before. That makes sense. I thought I was right here, I think, yeah. Now here I've been doing pretty terribly on the stream. I don't know why, so I'm gonna try to just push through very rapidly. Yep, got shot in the face, good. Still on a pretty good pace. In fact, I'll call it a great pace for me. I will not lie. This is very good. Let's try not to flub it up just yet. I'd rather fail another time. Look at that, I can get up there from that. Looks like the second one. That's pretty good. Yeah, this pace is kind of silly good. I like this. I'm gonna be aggressive. I have a lot of health. Okay, I'm gonna stop being aggressive, as I am really wounded now. Got him. Okay. Pretty good, pretty good. Still dying slowly. Come on, black screen, give me something. There we go. Could be worse. So let's see if we can somehow pull 4 off. I gotta be careful on a blue samurai. Sometimes I like to really go for it, but to be honest, if you're not careful, they'll destroy you. They'll just ruin your run, because you still gotta fight the boss. And the last one you saw, that was a joke boss. He looked like he was gonna be easy, but I just had 1 health, and so you know, easy or not, I probably wasn't gonna be winning that one. In part because I was messing around with these samurai fellas. No? Okay, you know, please stop. Dude, I hate when they do 3 in a row. It's like, I have stuff to do, you know? In fact, if I'm honest, I don't like that there are enemies blocking, or not even blocking, going invincible. If they're blocking, there should be some way around it. But just standing there invincible, a regular enemy? Come on. That's just mean. Well, we are wounded. Uh-oh. Whoa, we might be worse than wounded if we're not careful here. That was close. Okay. Let's try to be careful here. We just lost some time, I think, but it happens. Almost got stabbed in the back. Gonna have to try to ledge hand there. Try to skip that ledge this time. Go, 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 go. Oh, man, you guys were just really... I don't have the health to mess around with that, unfortunately. I wish I did. Plus, the knockback takes time, so if you just try to run through the damage, well, it may not work out well for you. Okay. Alright, good. I have 4 health. That should be plenty if I don't absolutely blow it. Let's try this. Okay, good start. Nope, don't like that. I wasn't even... Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll just stand still. You're right. You don't really want to lose like that. Okay, that's a good boss fight in terms of the easiness of it. I clearly could have done better by maybe 5 seconds. I'm not really sure. But could have done much, much worse than I have often, in fact. Okay, so not my best run, but pretty freaking solid. Now comes the stage that no one wants to be on when they're speedrunning, because it is about 7 minutes of very little you can do to improve your time. Right here I can do something to improve or worsen my time, and then a little later it will be, yeah, that's nice. I need to really touch this part. Here we go. That's what starts the level, more or less. So the trick with this level is it is very, very long. It's easy to get bored if you've done it a lot. The problem is it's also very, very dangerous. And I would say literally no level in the game is as dangerous to your run as this one. Because you might either get really bored and fall asleep at the wheel, in which case your run is done, or get really bored and try to like do funny things and like jump around and dance, and then you die and your run is done. Because if you die here, like the further you get on this cart, the worse it gets. You will lose a tremendous amount of time. Not from fighting, that's almost never going to occur, but from falls like this. My hands are sweaty. Normally it's not this difficult, but you know, it's a pretty good run, so it definitely feels like, hey, I don't want to lose this. Look at that yellow. Really kind of needed that health. Again, highly unlikely I would die from damage, but apparently not impossible. This is unusual. I usually go, I think I'm scared, and so I'm not jumping for health as often as I normally do. It's not a good place to be. Come on, just, yeah, just, you know, just stop now. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually getting really damaged. This is almost never occurs, but I almost always jump for health too, so pretty not interested in having the run fall because I'm. Oh no! Oh my god! Oh my god! What was that? That might have looked like TAS. That was pure luck. That was pure luck. I have to figure out how to do that part when I'm on a good run, because if I'm just practicing, it's easy. If I'm on like just playing around, it's easy. But whenever I'm on a good run, I almost always mess up there. It's odd. That was really bad. But we live somehow, so let's continue that. We have about one more jump to make. I think it should be the easiest one, where it's like you're basically just being thrown, yeah, into a bunch of enemies. Unfortunately, we're about to go into another scrolling level. This is another one where you probably won't die, but if you get lazy, you could. At the end of this, I'll probably have lost, I don't know, a second or two from my gold. Almost always happens that way. I don't know what I did for my gold, but it was pretty good, apparently. I'm practicing here, in case you're wondering, for the final boss, because although I said this level is the worst at ruining your run, and I think that's probably true overall, the final boss can take, 20 seconds or 4 minutes. So you kind of want to be prepared for that guy. And this is what I try to do these days, so that I don't mess up. I'm really wounded too, so we gotta watch out for the bombs, or I'm gonna be... Yep. Speaking of damage, one way you can do it to be safe if you're hurt is just spin a whole lot. Spinning is a good defensive move as well as an offensive move. Just keep spinning, just keep spinning. Should be a health, I would say, in the next person or two. He might be the one. Yeah. Now that I'm healed a bit, I need to practice my boss attacks. In my opinion, not everybody does, of course, but I like to practice new moves I've been working on, or the boss here. These days, usually the boss, because I kind of already know what I need to do on most stuff. I mean, there are always ways to improve your time, but I don't feel like I'm at a place where I need to do extremely risky maneuvers constantly in order to improve my time. Maybe if I were like, oh, I don't know, sub 25 or sub 25 and a half, it would pay off to really try risky things, but I'm not sure. Even then. The longer you stand on the bombs, the faster they blow up. I don't know if that's how real-life bombs work. I don't think so, but... Oh. You do not want to get hit by a bomb. They hurt. Boss attack, boss attack. They don't want me to practice, do they? It's okay, we can pick up some shuriken here. I almost always forget to use them when they would be valuable. I'm going to try not to this time. I think primarily I probably should be using them mostly on level 8. I could probably use them on level 7, but I probably won't. They don't really factor into my strategy. Well, 7's not the worry though right now. That is 6, because generally if I play 7 carefully, it's okay. It's okay. It may not be perfect, but it's okay. 8 is a problem. 6 is a problem. 6 shouldn't be a problem. I like 6. And I practice 6 so much that at one point I felt like I could never lose at 6, no matter what. That time has passed. That time has passed. And so now I have to worry about 6 again. In some ways, just because it's the next part after this. Level 5, as much as I don't really like it anymore, the thing about it, it's not going to hurt your PV much. What are you going to lose? 3 seconds? I mean, there's really nothing to worry about in this case. But 6, you could lose it all. In fact, I have. multiple times in 6, and of course 7, probably 8 and 9. The last half of the game, or the second half of the game, much, much harder. 5 separates, I would say, 4 easier stages from 4 harder stages, and in some cases, extremely hard stages. Even if you've played a lot, you just can't ever be too careful. See, I lost 0.01 or something. Or I mean 0.1. 0.01 would be tremendously low. Okay, here we go. This is a tough one. When I was good at it, I don't think it had anything to do with me actually oop. Oh my god, yeah, bad start already. I've had just as bad though, so we're definitely going to keep trying our best here. One of the things that can go wrong is you can accidentally, of course, fall every single second. You're in danger of falling to your death, which makes it hard. Another thing that can go wrong is you can accidentally not grab onto a vine. Now, of course, that does mean you fall, but it's a different kind of fall, in my opinion. It's not like, see this? That's not good. Luckily, for me, there are some ways to recover in this level, and not every level is like that, so we will give thanks for that. Level 7, for example, has a lot of places where if you fall, that's it. You're just going to be dead. It's a lot like 5 in that way, I suppose. Ooh, got lucky there, and that is good. We need some luck. We definitely need some luck. I'm trying very risky stuff in this level. Oh, not good. Because, yeah, if he hits me, that's going to be a problem long term. Gotta get out of there. Basically, want to get out of there as quickly as you can at all times. Snakes really aren't that bad if you can move away fast. If you can't, well, they'll eat you alive. They'll drop you right to the bottom of the ravines. He's gonna do his thing, yeah. Yeah, I figured. Lovely, thank you. These are real time wasters. Good. Oh, not bad. You're never out of the woods in this game, though. In the latter half of the game, you're never out of the woods. Doesn't matter how well you're doing. Anything can go horribly wrong. It's pretty rough. I like the game, but I've noticed that when you speedrun something, it changes the feeling. You know, it becomes much more intense. It's no longer just like, wow, this is a fun game. It's like, oh my god. Maybe because I'm new to speedrunning and Twitch and stuff, just overall. That's probably it. Oh, that scared me. I'm usually pretty good at this stage, but because of my current speed, I am very worried, I must admit. Which hopefully won't cause me to make mistakes, because I know I'm good enough to do well at this level. Level of play and level like the actual level. I know I've got the skills, but I'm pretty nervous. Just doing very well overall. Not just this level, I should say. Oh, look at that. I am... Ooh, that was a little lucky. So I feel okay about taking my time. The thing you don't want to do is get hit by a shuriken in the air. Oh, I will take my time, like I said. Because if you get hit by a shuriken in the air, it will absolutely drop you into the bottom of the ocean here, or lake or whatever, and apparently Shinobi cannot swim. Or his name is Sho, I suppose. Be very careful there. That guy will throw a shuriken at you almost every time, and it will be horrible, horrible disaster for you and your run. So, whoops, that's not good. This, please stop hitting me. Thank you. Now, when we get this, it will give us invincibility. I'm not sure if I should go for a health or not. Ideally, if you're doing well on the boss, you don't need it. But, you know how that goes. You know, I think I'll grab it. It's gonna take extra time, but I'm gonna grab it. There we go. That was worth it, I think. Now, I hope we can keep Bishamon. It will make a huge difference in our battle. Oh, I'm so lucky he threw that. Oh, my goodness, getting some lucky jumps in here. I know I'm way behind time, but it could be worse, folks. Trust me. Look at that, though. That is a hard start, though, I admit. If he just starts out attacking you like that, I don't like it. Okay, good start. We don't want to mess it up, though. Well, that's not good. Nope. Maybe I can get him. Got him. Still not great, but... Jeez. This is hard. Let me tell you, this is hard. This next act, I mean, I've had them go pretty well, and I've had them go absolutely horrendously. And since we're skipping cutscenes, I don't have a lot of time to breathe, other than level 5. Problem is, level 5, every single second, you can die. And lose your whole run. There's no question. Where am I exactly? Good, I'm at the top. Alright, let's try to figure this out. And by try to figure this out, I mean let's just jump for it and hope everything goes well. Because I don't know that it will. But, you know what? I'd rather not be pessimistic. Uh-oh. I don't care, I just want to get out of here. Thanks. Uh-oh. Sometimes you can clear the air a bit. Okay, I got under him. Good. This isn't really a good pace so far, but it's nice that I'm not dead. Sometimes that's the standard, really. Oops, I meant to do something else. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Whoop. I think I killed about 8 birds. I'll take it. I don't hate birds in real life quite this much, but in this game, I'm happy to see them die. They're just as bad as Ninja Gaiden, in my opinion. This is going to be a bunch of bomb fellas. But that went pretty well. I can't complain. I'm going to go ahead and jump over. Playing it a little safe here. Good. Uh-oh. We don't want to do this, do we? No, 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 no. No, no. Come on, man. Oh, boy. You're kidding me. Notice I've been using my shuriken a lot. That will continue. Uh-oh. It won't. They killed me. Man. I guess that's the run, probably. Look at how far it puts me back, too. I mean, I play smart. I still get destroyed. It's like, what's the message here? Just run. Just run for it as fast as you can. Don't ever try to be smart. Maybe. That's brutal. This is really a sign that probably I'm not going to get any farther on a PB unless I push myself to the absolute maximum in terms of study, because this efficiency of mine is awful. I am just playing badly. I mean, I end up blowing incredible leads. Yeah, just, you know, do your thing, man. If I get one hit in, that's not good enough per strike. You really got to get 2 or more. I mean, now he's almost dead, so I'm going to stick it out. Ugh. What a loss. Stage 8. Surprise, surprise. And look at him take about 6 hours to die. Now, if I play Stage 9 perfectly, I might get a PB by like 3 seconds. So, that tells you how much we blew it. I'm gonna have to go back and figure this stuff out. Thank you. I mean, this is assuming we play it well. We may not. It's a very easy stage to mess up on. But it's painful to see my lead blown like that, you know? Because again, this is a hard game, so it's a lot of work just to end up, you know, blowing it little by little as you go, which is why it's so important Just have a good first half. At least that's how we all play it. But you know what? I guess alternatively, I could actually try to get a good second half. There's an idea, right? I know. That's what I probably need to do. Some of them aren't terrible, to be honest, but they, how do I say? They're so optimized in my gold splits for my skill level that it's it's not easy. It is not easy to surpass those golds. Let's say that. Alright, so here we go. But the problem is, in my PB, I have like, I don't want to say the perfect kill on the boss here, but it's pretty good, you know? Which means there's just absolutely no room for error in the boss fight. I've got to get him pretty much immediately. There's a few seconds, I bet. I bet I didn't get him perfect, because who can or will, you know, after all the stress buildup from the entire game. It's very different when you're playing complete game instead of just segments. I work on segments a lot, and it's a very different feeling. You know, when everything's on the line, it's like, okay, sweating, you know, my heart's racing. Let's get this done, though. Well, alright, let's try it, you know. Oh, didn't press start fast enough. There goes 2 seconds. Well, so much for perfect, huh? He went yellow instantly, folks. That is very rare, and that will just about do it for my PB. That's... See, because ideally, you beat him before he does yellow. You beat him before he does anything. But look at this fella. Doing a yellow from the start. Isn't that lovely? It's not, by the way. Yeah, I beat my PB. That's the world record now. That's good. I shouldn't complain as much